Hello, VOD Watcher Gaming. It is Aspect Gaming back once again. Hope everyone's having a good New Year's. I certainly am. I'm celebrating the only way I know how, which is on Minecraft. But yeah, I just kind of I thought I was gonna go to bed, but I got like a big burst of inspiration seeing Hecuba's stream. So now we're on, and we're gonna start working on the base a little bit more. There's a lot left that I got to do before we get MV, and I don't want to jump too far ahead. But I'm gonna try to work in some of the auxiliary stuff for Hecuba. So first off, we have this new Biesel power that is B Diesel, but it's not done yet. So we have combs being made here, the oily combs, the petroleum combs. They're coming in faster than I thought they would be, but I don't know if it's fast enough yet. So that is to be seen. I can work on that. I can definitely work on that. Other than that, I'll have to inspect this system a bit more just to make sure that everything's being handled properly. I don't know if the bees have a place to go yet. Kind of what I'm thinking is rework the item IO a little bit and get I don't know if I can get one mold accelerator going or if I should do more. I don't know, we'll test some stuff around, we'll see what we come up with. First off, my inventory is a mess. Let's fix that. Why is my FPS dying? Why does it look so foggy? Is it raining? Yeah, it is raining. Okay, I don't need this. I need a bigger backpack, but there's more important things right now. Alright, so I'm just gonna take these. I need a bunch of barrels. One is enough for now. Alright. I will figure out what I need as I start going. But I definitely need more barrels. Let me make some more of the Java barrels. I could be a good boy and do them in the assembler, but it takes 10 seconds each. I swear, I just made like a stack of chests like the other day. Let me see, maybe I left them in the assembler. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I did make a stack of chests. What a mess. We just have stuff everywhere all the time. Hopefully in MV, I think we could fix it in MV because you can get some kind of like wireless, or it's like an Ender IO storage, I believe. I need to look into that. I have a lot of ideas in my brain, but nothing solid right now. But I need to solidify that. Actually, I don't think great wood planks are going to be okay for this. Yeah, I actually needed the logs. I kind of just trolled. Yeah, I kind of just ran that. Oh, is this full? Oh, it is full. Okay, I gotta stop putting garbage in here then. I didn't see if the great wood logs would have made this happy or not, but let's just grab some more. Wow, that broke my whole axe and the trees are all over the place. Like many things in the base, I will fix that later. There's Knight. What's going on? How's it going? Probably gonna be a shorter stream. I'm a little bit tired, but I felt like getting some stuff done. Yeah, I knew I made slabs. You know, while I'm thinking about it, let's throw these blocks of diamonds back in here. That will go overnight, and it will take a very long time. All right, perfect. Well, that's exactly what I needed. Am I partnering up with anyone on the server? Yeah, I'm on Hecuba's team. So yeah, me and him are working together. For now, this is going here. Okay. Let me see. I don't know where they're storing the item conduit. I guess I could use an electrum pipe. Yeah, let's go with electrum. I'm gonna need a way to filter the inputs, so let me move this out of the way. There's a new tickle recipe. Wow, okay. Just titanium and chlorine. Darren G1548 just finished watching Hecuba's stream. Now you're here. Sounds about right. Yeah, I'm gonna continue on where he left off and try to get some progress going. So I'm gonna work on processing the stuff down. We're getting 2 types of combs. I guess they're all gonna go to the same centrifuge system. So that's high enough. If we want to make more of them, we can go back that way. We can go back this way. Just add the pipe where it has to go. Ah, the bees. The bees need somewhere to go. Okay, okay, okay. I know what to do. So let's get 3. We're only making 3 things in this. We're making bees and 2 types of combs. So if we do 3 barrels, we should be able to filter them all out. TNT, you messed up your sleeping schedule severely. That's what we like to hear. Okay, then these guys are going to go in here. The bees are awesome. They take hours to get perfect. They're extremely powerful, though. It's a large time investment up front, especially in the early game. But the benefits of it are huge. For me, like I really enjoy passive resources, especially in like the mid game. So I think they're extremely good to have. In the early game, a lot of stuff you can do in like huge batches and kind of not have to worry about it. But with the way that we're playing the game, I think bees are like a lot more powerful since we're gonna be like taking our time and stuff. All right, I'm just gonna hopper these. Legendary stream description. What did I leave it as this time? Let me look. I'm gonna be breaking down. Yeah, it's about accurate. I'll leave it like that. I like leaving it like that. We're breaking down Greg Tech. All right, so they're gonna go in there. And then this will take it to the centrifuge line. Yeah, Mega Apiary is a really awesome multi-block. I didn't build it in my last run. I wasn't using bees at all, but like it looks awesome. It is like thematically awesome, and it solves like I guess a huge problem in the game, which is having to spam them, having to spam the apiaries or alvearies rather. Hello, Maz. I'm doing good. A little bit tired, but I feel like working, so we're doing that. So I'm gonna leave room for more of these if I need them. So each of these can give me either the thing that I want or honey drops. We'll make the output. Should I make it down? Yeah, I'll make it down. Yeah, then the power can run in the middle, and then I could do a line of fluid extractors here. And then again, I could expand this pretty much however big I want it to be. Hopefully, like a couple, like 8 at most, will last us till we can get multi-blocks. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping to be pleasantly surprised by how good this is. All right, but now we need to feed power to this line. And how much EU is this going to use? Barely anything. How about you? Barely anything. Okay. So I'll probably need like 2 amps. We'll bring 2 amps over. I need cells. I thought I made like a stack of cells the other day. I don't know where they went. Making me put 2 hands on the keyboard. Alright, there's 1. Alright, good one. Alright, this is enough for now. I just want enough to move one of these. I think Hakuba had, yeah, here they are. I'll just take a tin cable. Actually, I don't even need a cable. Oh, I'll need 1 cable. I'm definitely gonna need more generators. How am I gonna arrange this? Is it the generators can't face? Wait, what? Or I thought they couldn't face up. Is that new? I was almost positive they don't face up. Alright, well that makes it easier then. No benzene set up yet? I have never made benzene, and I never will. I think it is so lame. That's just my opinion. Alright, cool. Need these. So 3 barrels again. This barrel with the bees in it needs a void upgrade. Because I don't really think that we need the drones. It honestly could even be a trash can, a hopper than a trash can. Okay, now the oily propolis needs to go over here as well. And actually, this is probably going to be going somewhere else, not even over here. Okay. Shirasaku, Happy New Year aspect. Yo, Happy New Year to you too. It's not quite there for me yet. It's still 10:47 p.m. So these are certainly coming down here. Yeah, the fluid extractor is not going to be the limiting factor, and it's not even close. Did I really go through all of them already? There's no way. Oh, it's still doing the comms. This probably needs to be a lot bigger, but it's okay. Oh, you know, it actually doesn't need the drones to go back in. I think it does. So if I make it not even have a barrel for it, but it needs to be like a low priority. Let me look at this. So these are all set to insert for a reason. I'm gonna put them to insert priority 1 and see if that helps with the situation. And then this insert will stay priority 0. So we'll see. If we accumulate drones in there, I gotta come up with something better, but these guys are different somehow. I don't have a Bieselizer. If that's the case, there'll be a little bit more work to be done, probably. Or maybe these ones are just like freak drones that happen for some reason. Alright, well that's to be seen. We'll see. If this is clogging up, then I'll mess with it. And then Hecuba has to fix the bees, but for now we're gonna let it be. We'll let the bees be. Okay, is this chunk loaded? No, it is not. I'm just gonna make my own team to chunk load it. Like a green. This is a mess. Alright, chunk loaded. Alright, so this should run overnight. These have different stats on them, that's why they're not stacking. Restrictive item pipe. Yeah, there might be some... I might have to mess with this item conduit setup. I know there's a different setup you do with an item pipe. I will have to just see how it goes. They're the same drones, but just unscanned. Don't scam, leave them in the output for now. Alright, yeah. I will move this barrel then to there for now. Alright, we'll leave it go. However, we're not going to leave this go. So this is the good stuff that I want. My pipes are somewhere here. Why am I lagging? My frame rate is lagging. Alright, this is what we want to connect to. This staircase is old anyways. It is not going to be used much longer. Happy almost New Year's. Thank you, Mad Jack. It's going to be a great year, that is for sure. And if you guys missed it, I did release a video about the stuff that I want to do this year. I think this server will be a big part of it. I'm enjoying my time on it. Akiba always walks down the staircase. Well, now there's going to be a pipe in the middle of it, so this is not OSHA compliant. This is like some real-life plant design, by the way. Like, you just need to run a pipe, you just run it over the stairs, and nobody gives a shit. That's really funny. And it's really funny because I've seen stuff like that in plants, IRL. Alright. Excellent. Heck, he was gonna trip, fall, and die. I don't care. The industry has to move on. Alright, now what am I gonna do with this? So this is gonna require, like, actual oil processing, which I don't think we have done yet. Still just a fluid extractor. Okay. Then I get oil. So I can do... Like, we can turn this into fuel as well. Actually, I can't. I need an MV mixer. But I can still, like, set all that up. So that we're prepared for that. Hecky hasn't walked down the staircase for some time now. So this guy knows the staircase lore. Yeah, the hatch in the middle is awesome. I was like explaining to him the other day about like my idea of making shortcuts just all over. I think he's liking it. I hope he is at least. Yeah, the stairs are not going to stay there. That's for sure. All right, I forget what the best distillation product for like LV is for all this. Low key, I should probably make a tank too. Because if this is going to run 24/7, I'd probably want a big buffer. I'll bookmark a super tank and I'll make it later. See, it's already caught up. Let's see, I highly doubt we do have a world accelerator. What? I'm gonna say, I doubt anyone made one of these yet. Okay, I guess I have one. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of combustion generators. we have any of these prepped? No. I feel like I was prepping materials, though. Copper wire. I feel like I made an infinite amount of copper wire already. Yeah, give me all this. You're gonna invert your sleep schedule. You don't have to fix it. You just get to keep staying up. Hey, now's a good time to fix it. It's the new year. I have so much garbage everywhere in this base. The storage needs to be fixed like yesterday. But I keep putting it off for some reason. I need these. Alright, what else do I need? I need more 1x10 cables. Okay. If you're gonna do something, do it right. Alright, there we go. So that will solve the tin problem for a little bit. Now, how are we doing over here? This has ethylene in it now. Looks like we are making oil here. Well, Darren, I have been making diamond plates. I wanted to make like 20 diamond barrels and then be done with it until we can get like actual good storage. What are these? This goes in the sifter. That is interesting. Where's my rubber? Okay, yeah, here's all our stuff. Yeah, that has some work to do. Let me see, we don't have 1x10 cables anywhere else, do we? Okay. Who in the server would most likely cause the resonance cascade? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Goose. Whatever, yeah, whatever you're talking about sounds about right. Oh, I do have 1x10s in here. Let's see. I know Heki was making rubber sheets for a little bit. These are nice to have for conveyor modules, though. Like, I hate to use these to make cables. Right, you gotta get out of here. Okay, have fun on cable duty for the next hour. I need sulfur. I need more rubber as well. This guy has to move. Okay. Heki was gonna like that one. I just need more room to put stuff in. I don't know, man. Alright, I need a lot more rubber. And we'll get a stack of sulfur, and we'll let that go. We get another stack of sulfur, actually. I have this, like, we have this slime all over the place. It's from this farm over here. This goes in a centrifuge. And then I get the rubber dust that I want. All right. And I should queue up more tin cables as well. While I'm on that same like wavelength in my brain. All right, there. That will make me happy when it's done. We need bigger barrels as well. We need everything. We need bigger everything. All right, but this should get me. This should hold me over for now. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it away. All right. I mean, I'm doing these the hard way. Just because I'm a little bit broke. But the problem will be solved very shortly. Okay, now what's the problem? I need more steel gears. That's predictable. Okay, now I'm just waiting on cable. I need 6 of these right now. Oh, you know what else? You know what else is in here? One of these. Yeah, 8 amps of LV. I need that. Yeah, we need that. I get one more. All right, beautiful. That I think sounds terrible, TNT. What was that? You had an eye injury yesterday. Got dirt in both your eyes from the rockets today. If you get stuff in your eyes, you need to wash them out. That's what they always like taught me. All right, now I gotta figure this out. And Suo, Happy New Year. Thank you. One more hour for me. Who's out here pinging me? Well, let me look. I had saved the setup. Let me look. I know that some 3 had sent me a picture. It was like the proper, yeah, here it is, simple B setup. They have one at their base. Let me go look at it. Sandra Salmon, hello. How's it going? I'm chilling. Oh, there was 9. I don't know where this is. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So it looks like the main idea is just to do hopper into a pipe, and then it'll reinsert the drones because it sees this inventory first, and then the second inventory that it sees is this barrel. All right, that's easy enough. Can I use that in my setup? You need a hopper beneath all of them. I don't think you can if I want to world accelerate every single one. But if I'm able to use some item conduits, I can do it. Which honestly, I think I can just use item conduits because we can make those in MV. They're not going to be as valuable. I need water. I'm going to mute for a minute. Use aspect ASMR as a sleeping aid. I am like a little bit ASMR and I'm like low energy. I need more item conduits. Actually, I can get a hopper beneath all of these. Why is there a wither in the nether? Don't ask questions you're not prepared to hear the answers to. It was probably soy. I need to talk with Hecuba about these doorways. They're too short. I keep banging my head. Right, nice. A little bit of electrum. I hope I have enough power to do all this. I'm running a lot of machines at once. Oh, there it is. The cutting machine is the weakest link. We'll turn that one off. Oh yeah, I wanted a more item conduit. Yeah, MV assembler. Okay, I have 2. I actually don't even need these. Okay, yeah, I totally... My brain. I don't know, I'm too tired. Okay, you are done with. Yeah, this is okay. I'm just thinking about my choices. Hopefully they're happy enough with the flowers being placed haphazardly like this. If not, I'm gonna make them happy. I just heard an explosion. I'm gonna not worry about it. Something like this. You wonder how profitable bees that would produce diesel in real life would be. Maybe they would save the bees then. Okay, now this middle row doesn't need to exist anymore. Yeah, there are bees stuck in there. Look, they're the unknown genome. Do the ones down here need to also be unknown? I think that's the thing, right? And then they'll stack together. Might have done this in the least efficient way possible. Yes, Darren G, my goat. Confirming. Validation. That's what I want. It sounds like a nightmare to upscale. I mean, they farm bees already. I have a friend who's his family does beekeeping. Okay, now the fun part. I gotta get a world accelerator in there. And also 8 engines. Or 6 engines. Right? Yeah. Did I break something else? I feel like I heard something else break. Let me get a machine controller cover and a lever as well. We do actually have these. Okay. I need a lever. Oh, it also needs to be in Talonity mode. I also need a screwdriver, which I do not have in my bag. Okay. I want to, I guess, disable the redstone. Okay. We shall need, I guess, 2 8x cables. Actually, we need 3. The hell am I clicking? Oh, it doesn't want to go. It's facing the wrong way. Yeah, of course I would get the 1 out of 4 chance to confuse myself. 1 out of 4 chance to stun lock myself. Then you two are going to go like this. Now, I didn't do any math. We're just going to hope that this is power efficient. Honestly, I would not be surprised if it isn't a good move to do this. But we'll see. Okay. We'll see how I'm gonna bring it over. I guess we can go underground. Or I could just loop around the back like this. I mean, on paper, these were supposed to be the walls. In practice, yeah, we'll see how it goes. This will take a while to buffer itself up. And Suo, now 2025 is ending. Do you want to say thanks for the playthrough videos? Help me a lot during EV to ZPM, especially magic stuff. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm looking to cover the magic stuff in tutorials more specifically. So that people that want to get like a bite-sized amount of information don't have to slog through Let's Plays they're not interested in. Yeah, really glad they were able to help you out. Like I said, I was kind of doing my thing, and it went pretty well. People liked it. I'm not going to shutter all those. Hopefully we can get pretty far in Project Singularity. I think most of us seem to be in it for the long run. At least many people that are on here currently. All right, so are we cooking? I mean, I think the work progress is going faster. It's gonna make an unbelievable amount of fuel. I hope that it is. I can't tell if it's better with the world accelerator. No, it's definitely better. Bring out my phone timer. Break out the stopwatch. Let's see how long it takes to go up a percentage. So up to 96, I'll hit stop. Okay, it's like 6 seconds per percentage. All right, now at 97. We're already at 6 and it was like 33% of the way. Takes about 18 seconds. Okay, yeah, we'll leave that on. I just worry that I'm not going to be able to buffer up enough fuel in time, but let me close off this part of the pipeline for now and let this whole section just kind of fill up and figure out what it wants to do. Yeah, even this does not need any power, any more fuel. I can add more to this because I feel like it's not going to be able to buffer up in time. The fuel delivery looks like it did hit though, because they're at 700 some. I didn't mean to do that. What I worry about with this is that it might not fuel one generator, and then when you run out of you don't have enough amperage for this, it's going to shut off and then slow the whole process down. So before I log off for the night, I want to make sure this is working, because if this can buffer up overnight, that'll be amazing. We can get a lot done before MV then, and then we can expand this, copy this design over, multiply it by a lot. I really would like to hear this turn on more often than it does. Maybe I need to process this in the fuel as well. Like make that light fuel and have that go to these machines or something. I don't know. All right, we'll let it run. I will also need a barrel for these bees again. But yeah, it's going to go over here, and hopefully it will pick this last for the bees, and then it'll pick the hives to put them in first. That's the theory, at least. All right. What should I do next for this? I guess I can put these bees down somewhere, too. I don't know. We'll just throw them here. So I need a flue extractor for this. There's no chance we have one laying around, is there? No. No, there wouldn't be. I feel like we had a bunch of wrought iron made. We have nuggets. Yeah, is this gonna use... Yeah, basically no power as well. These flowers need to go somewhere. Alright, there. So with this oil... I'm gonna need a bunch of distilleries. Okay, that's not bad. Actually, I don't even know what I'm gonna do, because I can't mix it yet. I need to wait till next week to mix it. But eventually, what the plan will be is to have this go into some byproducts. When those are full, this will then become more fuel, and then cetane fuel down the line, I guess. I don't think this is making enough to justify the accelerator. I put 3 buckets in all these. We're almost through a whole bucket. It's concerning. I don't think it's a net positive, so I'm gonna turn it off. At 4 apiaries, it might not be justifiable. If there's 8, then it would be. You can't get 8 though, because it's a one block range for tile entities. It's kind of tough. Just leave a sign and don't turn a lever off for now. Alright, well I finished what I set out to do for today. Or for this little stream. I don't know if there's anything else I want to do. I want to see how well this does. I feel like it's slow. 2.77 per hour. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of these if that's the case. How many? 7.5 oily combs. If that tooltip's even correct, that is. Which I'm inclined to believe it is. Workstation possible at MV. I think it is. Oh, you need clean room. Clean room's gonna take HV motors, I believe. Damn. I was working on an idea. If you see my bookmarks over here, you know what I'm potentially been looking at. But the nether sapling is a way to get a lot of soul sand. And then there's actually a lot of ways to get soul sand. That's just one way, I believe. Then you could centrifuge this for oil. And that could help us in MV to supplement this. I don't know. This needs to be multiplied by a lot though. Which I mean, if it's just the apiaries and then hoppers, it's not actually that bad. Like we could tile this like a million times over. We could have 2 rows of like 8 apiaries all running completely passively, you know? It's not a huge deal. We need more of these queens. Which I don't think they're too hard to get anyways. You just need to go get some pristine queens and then start breeding them together. Which I could help with that. I could just figure it out again. I did bees like maybe 2 or 3 years ago at this point, but I didn't like enjoy it that much, but I could do it again. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes when I wake up tomorrow, because I'm not anticipating this pipe even being full. It is quite a long pipe, but I don't think it's going to be good enough for my purposes. At least this. I think we're going to need to go a lot bigger with it. So, like, even, like, wrapping all around the walls and stuff, 2 layers, like, we're going to need a lot of bees, because I have big plans. Hello, Suji. Happy New Year. Yeah. I'm about to sign off because it is almost the new year where I am at. And I'm tired anyway, so. Yeah, we're playing Minecraft. So I'll see how this goes. Tomorrow we might have to tear it apart and rebuild it way bigger. But yeah, that is the automation for now. I'll catch you guys next stream. Hopefully be tomorrow. I'm off work tomorrow, so I'll be playing probably quite a bit. So yeah, I will see you then. Have a happy new year, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming by. Have a good day.